Hey everyone, welcome to the
My
stream.
turn.
Let me just stop the music from playing. There we go. Welcome to yet another stream of Trails of Coldsteel 2, where last stream we left off just before we went to visit the mine. I think, yeah, it was the mine. We're gonna go beat up. We're gonna beat up Angelica's dad, and then we're gonna save Elisa's mom. So we have important things to do.
Second floor. Gale!
Fire! That takes care of that. Huh? Thank goodness.
Wee! Oh, nice. New skills. Let's go. Yeah. My plan for today is at least finish this act climax, and then we probably get a rest day if I remember correctly. So that means that we need to. We are getting a lot of bonding events, and I'm hoping to also be able to finish that for today, which would be ideal because that means that that we're just finishing Act 2. Is it Part 2, Act 2, Part 2, or Act 2, Part 3? I don't remember. Regardless, game. Thank you. This game is still a very weird game. If you don't play in a high-speed mode, game is taking 5 years to calculate what happens.
Keep going.
Very weird.
Great.
I've only just begun.
Right. Okay then.
Bring it on.
Here I go. Ha! You're all down. An opening. My turn. No, it's
That takes care of them.
We're getting all the level up immediately.
That's about right.
Also, Angelica's level 90. Dragon Dick 2, not to be confused with Dragon Dick 1. And it registers as the S-break. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Let's see if we can get everything here as well. I'd like to finish out everything if we can.
A worthy adversary.
Oh, right, I should have done everything.
Let's move.
Kinda accidentally stopped that
Now's our
from
chance.
me.
Onward.
That immediately.
No, it's
Right. Now.
Got you.
Just one.
Here I go. Sit. Okay, it's safe for now.
My turn. Just watch.
I will be trying that, Angelica. Oh, monster
isn't
chest.
this a pleasant surprise?
I welcome
Here we
all
go.
challengers.
Here goes. Overdrive.
We're gonna destroy everything. Spirit purification
Let's move.
is also helpful, and then Arcane
Arcane.
Gale. Taboo.
I can do this.
And
Now
Got
watch
you.
this.
Here I go. Now. This is our real power.
almost a 3x multiplier. I think there's an achievement for the 4x multiplier. I think I got that for City 2 already. It's in Daybreak where I have extreme trouble getting the multipliers because I believe that they just do not stack anymore. It is weird and I don't know
I've
why
only
that's
just
happening.
begun.
I feel stronger than ever.
And my sound stopped working. What is that? Oh, okay. Only because I'm notification on my phone? Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Let me fix that so that doesn't happen again. Because I don't know what happens to the stream audio whenever that happens. It's kind of weird. I also want to have my phone there for just in case that if the stream that is not working. I don't think there is anything on the stream yet. Let me check that by just opening the chat once and then also sending another test to chat so that we know that I can read messages. I want to rely on this system that I have set up currently, but recently the streams aren't, it isn't working, so just check again. There we go. And send. That should be enough, and then we have the just showing up in a few seconds, I assume. Please work. Yep, there it is. Okay. There is a ginormous delay, but you know, better to have a ginormous delay
Success.
than not the chat showing up at all, so...
Look at me go!
So I'm all for this solution. What do we got? Suzaka. So Suzaku? What does Suzaku do? Probably an ordnance, right? Let me check. Quartz. Is Suzaku a master quartz or not? Sounds like a master quartz name, but who knows? Maybe I'm not correct. Okay, it's not. What does it do then? Atalas, burn, Suzaku. Okay, strength plus strength is our special. Strength plus 25, attack, crafts, and cast seal or burn 20% chance. Okay. Heatwave R. Hit 2-1. Can we also just appreciate this music again? Because it's so chill. I love some chill music. I'm really happy I have the OST on this game. I'm missing some. I would still love to have the Reverie soundtrack because the Reverie soundtrack is also pretty good. And it has no end no world, which is a good song. The animation for that opening is not good though. It's just not... If you even call it, it is animation obviously. I still prefer it over Coldsteel 4 one to be completely honest. But then again, Coldsteel 4 is just like a favorite
Leave this to me.
I'm severely biased against it.
No, it's Saya! We should keep going.
We will be getting there eventually. Once again, Horizon kinda just is going to come out, and I wanna prioritize that. So maybe I will be streaming some shorter games or some lower stake games before then. After Coldsteel 2 is over.
We got this!
Just watch.
Because I don't think that at this point I have enough time to do both the entire Daybreak
Right!
before Horizon comes
Leave
out.
this to me.
Right!
Then again, the reason I wanted to play Daybreak again
That
at
takes
all
care of them.
before Coldsteel 3 and 4
Done.
was more people are level 90, let's go. The reason I wanted to play that first was because I want to be introduced to the characters. And we won't be able to finish it, but I will at least be trying.
This was a real high last time.
Hey, at least we already know how to get there.
That is true. You're not wrong, Alyssa. It is so weird. It sounds like they are using a Japanese voice line for Angelica. What happened?
An opening.
Let's move.
What a strange decision.
Second floor. Now.
Not really
Gotcha,
close
I
to
can do
Japanese
this.
one, but that sounds like the way
We
Japanese
made it out
people
in
would
one
say
piece.
it
I
runs.
feel stronger than ever.
Not the English cast. That is kind of
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
Wigan skin shoes. That sounds like OP. But who knows, I don't remember how good that item is in the game. It sounds like it should be OP at least. Okay. Now, go to the...
The advantage is
Here I
ours.
go.
Here I go.
Right! Fire! Now!
Got you.
Leave this to me. We should keep going. The advantage is ours.
Here I go.
Here I go.
I can do this! Fire!
Onward.
My turn. Sit. Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
And
Did
You
it,
really
Elisa.
do make a great team.
yes, you do. You're
Look
the
at me
best
go!
of me, which is why I'm going to get the two of you
Oh,
to
isn't
team
it?
up.
The advantage is
Time to
ours.
shine.
They are the
No problem.
bombing 3 hours.
We made it out in...
What I find funny is that in Coldsteel 1,
There's a
you
treasure
could also
chest.
bond with the guys, but in every other game you cannot. Like, they should have kept that in, and not just oh, we have a collaborators option. No, that's not the same. You know that, right? That is stupid. Ugh. We are not allowed to
I
go
welcome
there,
all
right?
challengers. Ha! My turn. No, it's they're off guard.
Try this. No problem.
But at least I have the
Did
benefit.
it,
You really
Lisa?
do make a great team.
I at least have the benefit that the party member that I always choose to bond with in the end is actually available
This
in every
spot
game.
looks perfect for fishing.
But if you're I think a Toa fan or a Million fan or stuff like that, you cannot do that because in coldsteel 3, and I think also 2, coldsteel is coldsteel 3. It's
Watch
just
out,
Here
this
I
is a
go.
tough one.
Who you can actually choose.
Right. You're not moving right now.
I am looking forward to having the more modern combat
Now for
UI
chance.
because this one,
Did it, Elisa?
We really do make a great team.
I like this UI quite a bit, and I like the
That's
way
about
motions
right.
work, but there are a lot of little annoyances. Once again, not enough to warrant a remake. It's really not necessary, but
They won't even. Here I go. Ha!
You're off balance.
An opening.
Let's move.
No problem. You're not moving right. We made it out in.
what is this one? Elliot and Gaius. Oh, they are not in the party. Well, that sucks. I guess I have to go back there again. Also, they are probably on the level for this as well, so that is gonna be pain. I mean, I can always just brute force it, just like I always do.
Now's our chance.
Like the
Just
last
get
game,
him.
and I just used to
An opening.
Here we go.
just doing the entire
Right.
plan.
Fire.
That was
We
fun.
made it out.
Oh yeah, off stream I've also been playing Inazuma 11 Take 2 Road. I have absolutely zero experiences in Inazuma 11 before this point. Nor football for that matter. What tended to happen for football is I got put in the goal and then they hoped that the ball would hit my face because, you know, I would stop the ball. That was at least something, right? It wasn't exactly the most fun experience for me, as you can probably imagine. But I watched a, let me see if the scene is voice or not. It's not. Okay, I can talk a bit longer. But I watched a documentary about the Dutch dub of Inazuma 11 Season 1 through 3, because I think after that we just didn't get it anymore, because Season 1 through 3 were aired on Disney XD, which was very fun. But as a result, we have an entire documentary, and I was like, that's cool. So I started watching the Dutch dub a bit, and I was like, oh, this is actually way more fun than I imagined it would be. So I bought the game, and now I'm playing it, and I'm roughly 8.5 hours in, and I haven't played a single football match yet. It's really funny, because apparently the game's beginning chapters just have no football in it. There are training courses, and there's one match of like football with 5 players, which is horrible. The reason it's horrible is not because the football is hard, but because you have specific requirements, and the specific requirements are extremely hard to do. Especially because I haven't really gotten the head on how to determine where players are. So I spent a lot of time finding the other players. That was kind of tricky, but we did win eventually by just shooting the ball in the opposite corner from the keeper, which meant that the keeper just didn't have the time. So that was fun. However, I also like to point out that the Dutch dub, I wish there was a Dutch dub, there isn't. The English dub for that game is not good. It is extremely bad actually. It's the worst English dub I have heard in ages. Nothing against the actors, nothing against whoever directed them. I have the sneaking suspicion that the guy who got put in charge of the English dub had zero experience. Because if you look them up on Behind the Voice Actors, there is no track record for the director, nor a track record for the dubbing studio at all. There isn't any. There are the people that do the voices do have a track record, but I feel like they just weren't directed properly. Clearly wasn't a priority. So there's a lot of scenes where characters just don't have emotion, they just sound like they are bored 24/7, which, I mean, is funny sometimes, but it doesn't really work. It is unfortunate. I hope this improves over time, or that they have, like, if they move, you know, because Level 5 is also dubbing Layton and the New World of Steam in at least English and Japanese, and probably more, because up until this point, every text language Layton got was also dubbed. Dutch will not be one of them, unfortunately. That sucks too, but we'll get there. I'm hoping to do a playthrough of that someday. I'm not sure, because I tend to suck at the puzzles. I really love the Layton games, I'm just very bad. So we need to find out if that's even doable. I will be playing it though, I really love Layton. But yeah, then I'm worried a little bit, because Inazuma 11's dub was not too good, and now Layton is gonna be dubbed by Level 5. They did it properly with Layton's Mystery Journey. Like, as much as I do not like Layton's Mystery Journey, the dub of that game is actually really decent. But we'll see about that. But continuing on, we finally made it. I haven't been here a long time. Everything seems to be operating normally enough though. Well, all the miners are still working away in there. Only real difference is all the Jaegers running security, like I mentioned back at the diner, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be trouble. Well, maybe not. Their security looks pretty spare outside, or sparse. Maybe they are mostly focused on guarding Graham's train. That would make sense. And to get there, we'll need to head aside and take left and head onto the freight platform. So what do you say? If this party started, any objections to running right in and punching our way through it? Well, I'm here. I honestly don't think the cell option would work here. I don't see anywhere for us to actually hide. Well, the guns blazing approach isn't exactly fun. And found off, it's the only thing I could see working here. Okay, let's go then. Oh yeah, if you question why constantly the camera is zooming in on all the characters, it's because my joystick is drifting hard, really hard. Say, Wildmans, what are you doing here? Wait, I know you from somewhere. Oh, regardless, this mine's kind of off limits. So scram before the security spots you. Seriously, I'm saying this for your own good. That is the point. We're gonna beat their ass. Whoa! Lady Lisa, is that you? What are you doing here? I mean, I'm so happy to see you that you're safe, but I'm sorry, but there's no time to explain. Can you tell us what's going on inside? Well, the mine's guarded by Jaegers, and they are making regular patrols, but... Are you... Wait, so, don't you want to stay as far away from the mine as you can? Well, alright, but be careful! Yeah, at least this man has sense. At least you recognize her, which is already an improvement over what that guy earlier just didn't see who she was.
Huh? Who are you?
You're undoing.
You a sister from the church?
You have negative brain cells, my guy.
This is the Ragnar family's territory. Leave at once.
On the contrary, this mine is the property of the Arner family. That is how it has always been, and to pretend otherwise is an affront to none other than the Imperial family. Sounds like my uncle's getting a little too big for his britches.
What was that?
Wait, I recognize you.
Hey, let's go! Someone actually has brain cells!
What?
Too slow.
We're coming through here whether you like it or not.
They won't even know what hit them. Just watch. How about this? Okay, an opening.
No problem. Here I go.
Overdrive!
Now Lord Shane!
My turn. Let's move.
No problem. Now Lord Chance!
Impossible!
That's the last of them. Good work, everyone.
Bye-bye! Hey, maybe you shouldn't have sent it our way in that case. No. Now that I have the chance to look there, it looks familiar. Maybe they might be from the Nihon court we bumped into in Nord. They were fighting together the Mare Provincial Army at that point, weren't they? I think it's clear they signed out the contract with my family too. But whatever, we've taken care of them now, so let's keep going to this freight train. What's going on here? What's all this noise? Sir, you're alright? Well, if it isn't little Lisa and her friends. I need to commit now, I'm sorry. Lady Angelica, is it you? Into I heard her secrets on the ground. Did you do this? Wish we could chat and catch up, but sorry, we're a little short on time. Just to confirm, is it true that Eisencraft is here right now? That is right. That's right. It's one of the freight platforms and it's heavily guarded. Wait, you're not planning on getting on it, are you? We are. I'm going to rescue Mom. Big currency platform to the door out left. To our left. Let's go. Right. Actually, I should never thought I got to see you dressed like that, Lady Angelica. My outward clothes more to your liking. Man, it's so good to see you again. You haven't changed a bit. These Stacia and these videos are no joke. Will do! You're always on one of the depthy expectations, Angelica, but wandering over dressed as a sister, I sure didn't see that coming. You sneak in and start working here, and you come dressed up as someone from the church and start raising hell. Have you never considered just coming to see us normally, like any other person would? Ah, stop! You're making me blush. I wasn't complimenting you, know. Ah well, weird or not, you were as hard as the best of them while you were here, so you'll always be one of them. I say my book. You take care of yourself. Come back safe. Do you hear me? I will. Thanks, boss. Not so tough now, are ya? Let's see how you feel when you're all tied up and we're the ones in power. Oh, it's all because of you guys. I haven't been able to go home, and this always been such a pain lately. You've made our lives hell, and now it's our turn to do the same to you. That's enough, dick. But boss. Also, of course he's called a dick. That sounds right. What was that? Yes, sir. These Shakers came here right after the warfare started. They've had a complete control of the place ever since. They won't let us go back home to our families either. For confidence in that sake, or so they claim. But never mind that. Now you leave everything here to us. Good luck! There it is, the Eisengraph. Looking at it, brings back memories of when we saw it pressing on our way to Gradia Fortress. I haven't seen it in ages. What the fuck is happening in the background? Look at what is happening to the station! Oh, it fixed itself. Okay, good. Oh, there's somewhere on that train, right? It sure sounds that way. Now we just need to find a way to get inside. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Not gonna be that easy, I guess. It makes no difference. Anyone who gets in our way gets my fist in their face. Back me up, guys. Right. Damn kids! You're gonna regret thinking you were any match to us.
This shouldn't take long.
Right back at you, guys. Laser bullet and pain for you.
Right.
Here I go.
Overdrive!
And molten rain.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Spirit unification.
Here we go.
Fatal arc slash.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
Curse
No
you.
problem. Now's our chance.
Curse you.
Leave this to me. We should keep going.
We are just destroying them with the power of overdrive. Overdrive is so overpowered.
Not bad.
You're also almost level 90 in Laura.
I'm
which
so
is good.
glad.
So for sake
Dang.
of Emma now. And you are level 90. Good. She didn't go to take Arena right for Thomas did. What else would we be here for? And you're not going to stop us. Oh yes I am! It's an emergency! Get that train out of here! No, it's moving! Come on, we're jumping on top of that. Right behind you. Got it! That is still so cool. Yeah, good luck stopping us now, buddy. Now you can't even guard us if you wake up, because we're out of here. You just entered through the roof. Phew! That was a close one. Still, at least we were able to make it inside. Somewhere in one of these carriages, mother's waiting for us. Guess we'll just have to work our way through them one by one. I can sense a lot of people up ahead. Stay alert. There they are! Oh, you have these stupid guys again? Should have known that the kids who showed up in Nord. There's nowhere to run inside there. You better surrender if you know what's good for you. Huh. We could say exactly the same thing to you. Let's get him. Right.
Sorry, you're not really my type.
Here I go.
I mean, you're clearly less so they are guys. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Angelica. Unfortunately, it's oh dear God, yeah. I don't think they would wouldn't be interested in you either. They are more interested in you right now.
Leave this to me.
Brilliant spin.
No, it's
Go.
time to shine.
My turn.
I can do this.
Curse you.
Let's keep on moving. I'm so glad.
Great.
They are dead, and their walls have disintegrated. It seems like. Phew. That's surprised they even have military monsters in here. They might have been forced to pull out for taking short notice, but their security arrangements are perfect. These sure know their stuff. We'll have to advance cautiously. Who knows what else they might have in store for us. Oh,
Enemy
guiding
sighted.
star.
Let's take him out.
I can do this.
You missed
Let's
the
move.
one.
Let's move.
Fatal arc slash.
Now. Curse you. This is our real power.
Vanquisher, unscathed, overkill, times 9. Oh god. Swift and sure times 1 and scouter times 1.
Look at me go!
Ain't this a fancy piece of work?
Yeah, it looks entirely custom made.
All for the Chancellor himself. Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
No problem. Now!
Got you. My turn. Here I go. Sit.
Here I go. Ha! Hey, an opening! Leave this to me. No. Evil will fall before my blade. I'm so glad.
Yeah, let's go. You're also level 90 now. Even more of them. They have a lot of them. Oh, from both. But how do we not see them? That's weird. That's not how this would work.
Oh no! We need to regroup!
Just watch.
I'll back you
My
up!
turn. Let's move.
Here I go!
Curse
That's
you.
it. Let's get going.
Vanquished.
That's about right. Not bad.
You think this next carriage is the one?
Where Arena is? Probably.
Let's go inside.
Save the game.
Stop right there!
Mother!
You certainly took your time, Elisa. I wasn't expecting you to do something as reckless as jumping on top of a moving train. But you reached me in the end, so I suppose you earned a passing grade from me this time.
Fuck you two, by the way. Bye-bye.
Even when being held hostage, your mother doesn't miss a beat.
Oh, we came all this way to save you, and that's all you have to say?
Can she, you know, not be a piece of shit?
I'm not sure why I should have to thank you for doing something I never asked you to.
Okay, well then we leave right now. Have fun in the train to wherever the fuck we are going.
I'm pleased to see you're in good health, however. You did well to reach me.
Madam Chairman.
I think that's enough idle chatter. If you care for this woman, you'll throw down your weapons.
Mother! You sure that's okay? I can't imagine your client will want her injured.
Our client ordered us to apprehend her, nothing more. So long as we don't kill her, a few minor bumps and bruises aren't gonna land us in any trouble.
You son of a...
You're all gonna be coming with me to Ruhr. Our client, the Alliance, has requested that we take you into custody as we'll arrive in Ruhr soon. So just...
True, we don't have long until we reach Ruhr. So I think the time for playing around has passed. Sharon, do it.
As you wish. Huh?
Bye-bye. I mean, she's not called the Shattering Kid for nothing, right?
How the...
Sharon?
Hey, that explains where she went.
It's wonderful to see you all again. It may have only been a few days since we last met, but I can scarcely stand to be parted from your side.
Ow! Where did you come from? All entrances to this carriage were completely sealed.
Actually, I've been inside this train since long before it departed the station. I must admit, I did have some concerns once it started moving, however.
I take it you've been trying to find a way to rescue the chairman all this time too?
Which eventually led you to this train, where you hid yourself and waited for an opportunity to strike. An incredible maid for an incredible chairman, I suppose.
Unbelievable.
Regardless, I think we're almost there. The train will stop below the RF Corporate HQ, after which we will proceed to seize control of the building itself. Sharon, I will leave the train's operation to you.
As you wish, Madam Chairman.
Is this the Reinford Company's freight station? Yeah, it's directly connected to the railway track that runs through the base of Ruhr City. Ordinarily, the line is used to transport the refined steel and the like. Yeah, good luck with that, the robot thingies. You're not gonna win. Archaeases are here. They look like patrol models. I do remember some similar things being played in the mine earlier in the year. Still, Yeah, the last thing I expected to see here. And now, what the hell is wrong with my uncle? Take care, mother. Sharon? Of course, my lady.
We have nothing to fear.
Right.
We do not. We do in fact not have anything to fear. We're just gonna destroy them. We're just gonna destroy them with the power of friendship. Molten Rain!
Now, Lord Tree, come on.
My turn. Let's move.
No problem.
Mirage Arrow!
Now, Lord Tree.
We did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
Yes, you do.
Success.
Indeed. Alright. Boys on the caliber are no threat to us. And no one's injured, right? I can believe he's got these things running around the building. It seems he's content to do whatever he so pleases at this point. You should take the emergency elevator and some recovering controls of the building. What will you do to them? I can imagine reaching the director will be as simple as strutting into my office. I'll start disabling the building's security so that there's nothing stopping us. You will escort me. You let me, Madame Shirley. Mother, it should be dangerous. There's no need to worry about us. I'm the chairman of the Reinford Group. I'm simply going to fulfill my role, as I always do. You should concentrate on fulfilling yours. I suppose you're right. Take care then. And when we're done here, I've got a lot to talk to you about. Both about the past and the future. Well now, I expect you to give your best. Farewell now. Okay. You okay, Lisa? I'm fine, don't worry. We're finishing the first part of our operation to liberate Roar. We need to keep our guards up and keep going. I like the way you think. Next up, arresting the useless sad excuse of an uncle. I'm counting on you guys. Right. Reinford Building, 23rd floor, in the conference room. Mr. Dumbass is here. He's sitting there, being a complete dumbass.
What? The Eisengraph is stolen? And Chairman Arena is coming this way? Catch her, now!
We tried to, but her maid keeps getting in our way. What should we do?
What else can we do? Increase security. Raise the alert level. No one is to get near this room. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Ah, that accursed niece of mine. What does she think she's doing? Wait, were I to ask my brother to send reinforcements from the Schwartz-Drake barrier? Oh, they'll never make it in time. Damn it all. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before...
At least he realizes it. He's not stupid enough to not realize that he's gonna lose regardless.
No, I know what I can do.
Oh yeah? Do you have any idea, buddy? Do you really think that's gonna stop us? I don't think so. You're too dumb to actually come up with a plan that actually works. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, buddy. You cannot go here. That's impossible. The door's also locked, so yeah, that's not happening.
They won't even know. Here I go. Ha! An opening!
Here I go. Ha! Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
You're finished.
I can do this. Alright, let's keep on moving.
Great.
Shoo-shoo!
Now's our chance.
Time
Let's
to
get 'em.
shine.
My turn. Second floor.
I
Damn.
can do this.
Onward! Evil will fall before me.
I'm so.
And at least at level 92, we are getting there. We are getting there indeed. Also, I have the sneaking suspicion. This is so stupidly designed. My god.
There are a lot of. They won't
Okay,
even know.
so,
Just
yeah.
watch.
I'll just have to read that line later.
An opening!
My turn. Burn to ash. Fall.
Right. You're not melting away. Now's our chance.
Did
You
it,
really
Elisa.
do make a great team.
Not bad.
I'm so glad. I'm awesome.
Shoo-shoo!
Weapon mass! A lot of money! That's good, I like money. Okay.
Oh, look! There's a treasure chest. We're about halfway up now.
The security systems seem to be gradually disabling, at least.
Yep, the rest should be easy peasy.
Right. Let's keep going.
The advantage is ours.
This is I really like it. I have heard a lot of people complain about the simplicity of the buttons here.
Got you.
I just enjoy them for
You really
the,
do make a great team.
for them being simplistic. I don't have to constantly think about, oh, what's the puzzle? Like, yeah, no,
There's a
we have the
treasure
entire
chest.
map here. We can just explore what we want to explore, and if we do not want to explore anymore, then we don't. It is super easy. Some of the older games ruined that a bit by just having no map, so we kind of just... Yeah, you have to do all of that, and then you're spacing your time. I heard that, especially the final dungeon in the Sky original game was a nightmare. Fortunately, that's not an issue anymore, so I'm really happy with that.
We got this.
Here I go. An opening!
My turn.
I'm just sharpening up more of this because we really do not
Burn
need
to
it
ash.
right
Fall.
now.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Right. You're not melting rain.
My turn. No, it's
Evil will fall before my blade.
Success.
Also, this is a perfect place to level up because they are not good at just attacking us, period. Really, but oh, we can just go through this and then we are here.
Bring it on!
Here I go.
Laser impact.
They're off balance.
An opening!
I can do this.
Let's move. Second floor. Gale!
Onward! No, it's Evil will fall before my...
That's about right.
Oh, it's just a plant. It's like, is there a monster just standing around the corner doing absolutely nothing, but it was just a plant? The plant was planning absolutely nothing. How could it? We're also getting all the quest thingies. Hi.
Enemy sighted.
Here I go.
Let's take him out.
No problem. You're not moving. Wait, now let's take. That's the last of them. Good work.
$20F. Now where, oh where is that wonderful uncle of mine?
I'm going to say he's on 23F. Mother's room and the group's central computer are there too.
Makes sense. I mean, we did see that as well, but no, it makes sense for her
That
to
one's
see
gonna be a
that.
pain. Careful.
Yeah, good luck.
Careful! This one
Here I
looks
go.
strong.
You're off balance.
An opening!
I can do this. Here I go.
Overdrive!
One overdrive is fine, we have two, so...
Now's our
Got
chance.
you. Let's move. Here I go.
Did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
Thank you, sure. Unscathed, double teamed, overdrive and overkill times 3. First strike, boom.
I'm so glad.
Great.
I've only just begun.
I feel stronger than ever.
We're doing
Awesome.
great. Battle time, 26 seconds. Oh, I'm forgetting something.
Sorry.
Just watch.
Okay, an opening!
No problem. You're not moving. Wait!
My turn. Sit.
Onward! Evil will fall before...
I thought so. There must be something here. This room is way too weirdly shaped. It's like there needs to be somewhere in that corner.
The advantage is
Here I
ours.
go.
Okay, an opening!
Here I go. Second floor. Gale!
No problem. All right, let's keep on moving. Oh, look! There's a treasure chest.
Which we already opened before you even told us about it. It's...
They won't even know. Here I go. Ha!
I can do this.
You're not molten rain!
Let's move. Sit! We'll cut our own path.
Shoo-shoo! 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 Just
Bring it
watch.
on.
Ha! Okay, an opening! Leave this to me. Now's our charge time!
They paid the price for underestimating us.
Success.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, isn't this?
Bring it on.
Time to shine. Ha!
Right.
I love the fact that they hit a chest specifically in Arena and that's behind a system that was locked off, so that we had to unlock a system to beat up. That's kind of funny.
Gotcha.
And kind of silly too.
Thanks.
Onward! No, it's time to shine. Ha! You're off balance. An opening.
Let's move. Second form. Gale.
No problem. You're not molten rain. Hang in
Thanks.
there.
My turn. No, it's here I go.
Let's move.
No problem. All right, let's keep on moving. I'm so glad.
That is hey. Okay.
No problem.
My turn.
My turn.
Why that got fish? Why am I fish? Anyway, and that should be the system unlocked, right? Score 23.
Here we are, 23F.
Time for us to have a little talk.
Just don't throw your uncle out the window.
Oh,
I love how Fee immediately comes to the conclusion that it's exactly what's gonna happen. It's kind of funny.
Well, hello there. How good of you to come.
Director.
I've been looking forward to speaking with you, Uncle.
It's been some time since we last met, Alisa. And these must be your classmates. I thought you were raised with better manners than this. Did you not think to make an appointment before seeing me?
Oh, silly me! I thought I was under the impression that the second you hijacked the company, we had the appointment from the start.
We apologize for the sudden intrusion. However, I'm afraid the business we came here for simply can't wait.
Is that so?
We're short on time, so let me get straight to the point. You don't belong behind that desk. You just don't have what it takes. So I think it's about time you dropped this pathetic act and returned it to its rightful owner.
Really now? Those are some very provocative words coming from you, Sister Angelica.
You took advantage of the chaos caused by this war to imprison the chairman of the Rhineford group and steal control from her. And as if that weren't shameful enough, you steal her home and treat it like your own. How can you call yourself a noble? Maybe it's not clear to you how angry I am. I'm annoyed with Father as well, but your actions are an utter disgrace.
Thank you, Angelica.
Now get yourself out from behind that desk before I have to drag you my way. I've no intention of standing back and allowing you to bring shame to the Ragnar family name 1 second longer.
You really are so much like your father. You two limit your own potential through that wretched, worthless sense of pride. And for what? He won't even bother to stake his rightful claim as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance. He leads one of the prestigious 4 great houses, and yet he consistently sits back and lets others rise above him. Pitiful, no?
I'm sure he'd be none too pleased to be called pitiful by you of all people. But that's neither here nor there. I intend to settle my differences with Father soon enough. Just as soon as I've finished arresting you.
Fools, the lot of you.
Director, please, won't you consider backing down on this? I came here to try and return the Rhineford Company and the city to the way they used to be. You've always had a respectable position in the company. What will it take to get your cooperation?
I'm afraid nothing you say will inspire me to back down, Elisa. This is a nation at war, and your naive line of thinking isn't going to cut it anymore.
Oh, really? But how unfortunate. Oh, this is really how you're gonna play this, Thomas?
What's this giant archaism doing here?
7 targets located, switching to elimination mode.
That is just DC Darkness. Again.
Combat abilities analyzed. Deploy Shigure units.
Oh, we're surrounded!
It couldn't be. Isn't his blade and stance similar to yours, Reem?
It seems to have the 8 Leaves School programmed into it.
I thought you seemed oddly relaxed given the circumstances.
Now look who has the upper hand. I'll tell my brother you died in a most unfortunate accident. I'm sure he'll buy it.
Wow, you're actually an asshole. Jesus.
Shigure units deployed successfully. Commencing elimination of all targets.
Here it comes!
We can't afford to lose. Let's take it out!
A worthy adversary.
Time to shine! Okay,
An opening!
I can do this. Here I go!
Overdrive!
I'm done with your bullshit. Sure, asshole. Just shut the fuck up.
Got you! Let's move! Let's move! Now! Let's go!
Right,
There is literally nothing you can do except just die.
here! Now!
Got you!
My turn.
My turn!
Time to shine!
I can do this. Here I go!
And we're just doing it again. And now you're dead. You're just not getting a turn. That's the entire plan.
turn.
Now!
Gotcha! No problem.
Molten Rain.
Not molten rain! Now's our chance!
Got you!
Leave this to me.
Let's move.
My turn.
Here I go. How?
Right.
Here!
Let's move.
Leave this to me.
It's time to shine!
Let's move.
Right.
Now!
Got you! Let's move.
Hey! Hi, Julie Falcon. I didn't see your message for a few seconds there. How are you doing? Take your time. I'm still here for a while. I have to. You're gonna miss the climax of Act 2 part. Is it part 2 or part 3? I think it's part 3, right? I don't remember. You're gonna miss it anyway. Because we're almost done. Although actually no, because we still need to save. We still have to destroy Angelica's dad. That is true. We have to still do that.
Now!
Gotcha! No problem. Hang in there!
Thanks!
Here I go. Ha! You're off balance!
An opening!
Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
Onward!
Just watch. How about this? You're off balance!
An opening!
I can do this. Turn to flame. Burn!
Here I go. Second floor.
Here I go. Ha! Okay. Let's get... No problem.
Leave this to me.
Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! Now!
Gotcha! Right. Turn to flame. Burn! Now!
Got you!
This is it for you.
And then
You really do make a great team.
we do, because we keep getting the thing. Also, look at that multiplier. See you in a bit, Julie Falcon. Anyway, 4.3 times multiplier. Vanquisher times 1. Double team times 8. Overdrive times 2. Overkill times 8. Scouter times 2. Yeah, that will do it. I think I already have the achievement, but that's really cool. Long live more than 4 times multiplier. That's gonna give us a lot of levels. Because it's also a boss battle, so we have the boss battle having a lot of EXP, and us getting a 4 times multiplier. A lot of characters are just level 95 now. That is actually kind of good.
That's about right.
Huh? Thank goodness.
I did it!
I've only just begun.
I feel stronger than ever.
Success.
I'm awesome.
If you are.
What?
I love how he's still like, haha, they win. Oh wait, what?
We did it.
Looks like you're all out of aces now, Uncle.
This can't be happening.
That's just what they always say. Unfortunately for everyone that ever said that, it is straight up incorrect.
That had the combat data of Crossbow's Divine Blade of Wind installed into it. How could it be defeated by a bunch of mere children?
Its power and speed were impressive, I'll give you that. But that's all it had going for it. No matter whose data it had programmed into it, it's just a machine without a soul. And without its bearer pouring their soul into it, no blade can reveal its true potential.
Reen is quite right.
Ah, spare me your nonsense! Well then, you leave me no choice but to call all the archaisms in this building to this room!
Don't waste your time.
Mother? Sharon?
Huh. I guess everything went all right on your end?
It certainly did. All the building's security systems are under my control now.
Every one of the archaisms inside it has been disabled as well. I'm afraid it's over for you, Master Heidel.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Madam Chairman, you've got this all wrong. Yes, I was acting under the orders of the higher-ups in the Alliance. I swear on my life I didn't want to do any of this.
Are you dumb? Do you have brain cells that you can utilize, please? I don't think you do. You are a complete moron.
You have my compliments for managing to outwit me. I gained my position by doing the same to the former chairman, so I'm in no position to criticize you for your actions. I won't fault a man for being ambitious. As a person of similar ambition, you made the correct choice.
I did?
But waltzing in and making yourself comfortable in my family's home is an offense you need to be punished for.
Bye-bye, he's dead. That's what he deserves.
Damn.
What a splendid volley of blows, Madam Chairman.
She really is your mother, Elisa.
That means things are back to normal, I guess.
Why are you still standing around here? You can leave everything here to me. Don't you have something else you need to do?
Yes, that's true. She's right. Let's get going.
Right you are. Looks like our escorts are here to pick us up too.
Hey. Dun, 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 dun.
The Courageous!
It must be here to pick us up.
Reen! Angie! I take it everything went well in there?
I think it's about time we wrap things up. Hurry and get on board.
Now the preparations are all complete. Time for Father and I to settle our family dispute once and for all.
Dun, 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 dun. The next section contains Divine Night Battles. You may adjust equip the X-Orbs as necessary. You can save the game as well. The 7 departed Root City aboard the Courageous, and they were quickly on their way to the outskirts of the highway, where they planned to rendezvous with Angelica's supporters in the provincial army.
Cool. Looks like my volunteers are ready to go. I'll see you later.
Good luck, and take care.
Just be careful, okay?
Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. Even should I fail and end up tossed into the fiery depths of hell, I'll crawl my way back up again. For not even hell could keep me away from this land rife with beautiful ladies. Truly, I have found Shangri-La.
Fuck off.
You remind me so much of my brother.
No, well, maybe a bit, but he's not as bad.
You know we're worried about you, right?
This isn't the time for jokes, Angie. It's serious. You might be going to fight your dad, but this is still a war.
Oh, I know. Even if he knows I'm his opponent, no. Because he knows I'm his opponent, my own man won't hold back in the slightest. So neither will I. It took me too long to find you guys. The last thing I want is to be taken away from you forever.
Well, as long as you understand what's at stake.
Come back safely, Angie. We'll be praying for your success.
I pray for you. The song. The Trails Through Azure Revolution ending song.
Thanks. All right, now it's my turn to take care of my own problems. You just sit back and watch, okay?
Right! Hey, we're not getting it understood? Good!
Nice. Looks like it works just fine.
Lady Angelica!
All units, we will hereby begin advancing on the short straight barrier. Brave heroes of Nortia, lend me your strength. It is only with your aid that I will be able to defeat my father and secure this province's rightful future.
Yes, ma'am!
Your lordship!
Marcus Rockner.
What is it?
He
Why are
actually
you
kind
so
of
flustered?
He looks very much like Mellows, with his hair specifically. That's kind of cool.
I thought you should hear this as soon as possible, sir. The Rhineford building has been attacked. Lord Heidel was arrested.
What? Are you certain of this?
Yes, sir. In addition, Lady Angelica is leading several soldats in this direction. I imagine they are being piloted by a small number of our very own.
Ah, that good-for-nothing daughter!
Huh? Where you going?
Why, hello there, Vexen.
What do you want?
You off to settle the score with your daughter? Let me lend a hand. I didn't come all this way to do nothing.
You stay out of this. This has nothing to do with you, or even the Noble Alliance. This is a father disciplining his child for going one step too far. You remain here and stay on alert for the 3rd Armored Division coming from the Nord Highlands.
Look at him getting all fired up. He's all right in my book. Can't say I'm a huge fan of getting in the way of a family matter like this. But this is too good a chance to pass up.
Fair enough. Several hours later.
The situation is really tense down there.
It feels like they could start fighting at any moment.
Good luck, Angelica.
Lady Angelica! Something's happening in the fortress!
That looks like...
Can you hear me, Angelica?
Father!
I'll commend you for arresting Director Rogner and making it all the way to me. But I'm not going to let success go to your head any further. It's time for your father to personally give you some stern discipline for all your transgressions.
Your lordship!
The music is also peak here, by the way.
It couldn't be.
I do respect the guy, but at least he's like, this is a me problem. This is not your problem, and I want to settle this myself. This has nothing to do with anyone other than me. Like that is a respectful stance, and I like this guy a bit more than most of the villains in this game. Not even the villains in this game. Like the stupid people from the local alliance who are just like, oh no, we are in our rightful place, blah 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 blah. This guy actually has morals and standards, and that is really nice.
Is he challenging her to a one-on-one duel?
I knew this is what would happen. Very well, Father. What say you and I get down to business?
Begin! Is that it, Angelica? Is that all your Eastern martial arts can muster?
Please, I'm more concerned for you, Father. You'll need more than just raw strength to win against a Taito practitioner.
Ah, say what you will!
Your lordship! Good luck, Lady Angelica!
Yep. This is more like watching a family feud than an all-out war. But with robots.
That is certainly a way to phrase it. You're not wrong, B.
I think the robot thing alone makes it pretty different from most family feuds.
Still, at least they can communicate honestly with one another, even if they have to use their fists to do it.
Soldiers seem to be completely enthralled by the battle, too.
Marquis's soldat might have the upper hand in terms of raw power and defense, but Angie's clearly spent a lot of time practicing so that she can use her Taito skills while on hers.
Looks that way, yeah. I think this fight will end up being decided by a single moment.
Go on, Angie. Oh no!
Give up and accept your defeat. You don't stand a chance against this Hector soldat in hand-to-hand combat. So hurry up and resign yourself to the inevitable before yours ends up smashed to pieces with you in it.
There's no way to know how a duel is going to end until it's over. That was a little something I learned from a friend who loved a good gamble. Gotta say though, getting all worked up like that can't be good for your blood pressure. You're not getting any younger.
Enough! Allow me to finish you off.
Now!
What?
This is so cool.
How'd she send a big old thing like that flying?
I really like this. It's like this engine, the fire engine version that they use in this game, and also for the Ghost of Trinity 4, is severely limited in its animation quality, but it's still like they know what to do with it, and this is a perfect example of that.
That's her zero impact.
Yeah, this fight's done.
That was a close one, but I pulled through in the end.
I didn't expect for you to have an ace like that up your sleeve. I suppose that's another thing you must have learned after you ran away from home. You couldn't be less like a noble if you tried.
Uncle Heido was right, though. I sure as hell take after you. You were the one that taught me that true Erebonian nobles must always be able to stand on their own 2 feet. Those words have always stuck with me, you know.
It looks as though I've no choice. I admit defeat, Angelica.
I like this guy. Like we also can have a character that is actually intelligent and capable of communication. This is cool.
Looks like it's finally over.
Thank goodness. Now we can...
Not win.
Sorry, but this ain't over just yet.
What?
Angie!
Fucker. Oh, Falcom.
Is that another new model?
It's gigantic!
Hey there, your lordship. I came to spoil your reunion.
What is the meaning of this? I told you not to interfere. And besides, the battle has already been.
Maybe so. But with the crimson wings in the sky, I ain't gonna just sit back and do nothing. I've got a job to do. And me and this here Goliath are gonna do it!
How dare you harm Lady Angelica!
Don't even try, he's ginormous. What are you trying there?
Shut it. I ain't got time for weaklings. Unless
And
you
there.
end up dead, stay the hell away from me.
Oh, its power is incredible.
But there's no way a soldat that massive moving like that's gonna hold out for long.
Come on now. You don't think you can sit back and watch from up there now that me and Goliath are out, do you? Get down here. It's our turn. Rain Schwarzer.
It's him, isn't it?
Yep, that's Falcon.
Wasn't he one of Crow's friends from the Imperial Liberation Front?
Nah, not really a friend, more a collaborator.
Guess he
but
wants
yeah.
a revenge match after losing to us in the mine.
And what are you going to do, Wayne?
Velamar's ready to go at any time. So if you're set on fighting...
I am. And he's right. I can't just sit back and watch. It's time we finally settle the score with him.
Take care, Reen.
He's an exceptionally dangerous foe, to say nothing of the soldat he's piloting.
Thanks.
There you go.
It's the ash-colored night.
Here comes the star of the show. Kick some ass, Reed!
Let's do this, Valamar! Together, we can disable that thing!
Acknowledged.
Man, you don't know how long I've been waiting.
This is so
Couldn't
good.
ask for a better stage. We got no chance for interruptions. So let's go! Rain Schwarzer!
This'll be a tough one. Be careful.
No shit. This damage output is not as high as I thought it would be. Okay.
I can do this. Huh.
Ow.
No problem. It's working. Keep it up. Right.
Ow, 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 god.
Right. No problem.
Allow me! I can do this.
I screwed up.
Well
Yes,
done.
you sure did.
You did great that time.
And we win.
I did it.
He won! He really won!
That was not that hard, let's be honest
An
here.
impressive achievement, considering how stacked the odds were against him.
Oh yeah, that's our Reed.
I knew someone who was in the same class as Xseed would put up a good fight.
Yeah, fair.
I might have lost this fight too, but I couldn't have wished for my flame to burn brighter one last time before it went out for good.
What just happened?
I knew it! Watch out, Reen! Don't get too close! Supporting a frame that huge was putting a massive strain on that thing's orbital engine. It could blow any minute now. And the blast will probably take the whole soldat with it.
What?
Falcom! Get out of there quickly! If you don't hurry, you're gonna die!
Sorry, but this is just how I wanted it to be. I did what I set out to do. I can't say I don't have regrets, but I'm satisfied at least.
Are you an idiot? If you go and die, it all amounts to nothing!
I died a long time ago. I've been dead since the day that bastard had the others in Arngarm slaughtered. At least now, I can finally be reunited with them and G. Anyway, try and give Scarlet and Crow the end to all of this that they want too. Can you do that for me? See ya. It's been fun.
Reen! Get away from him!
What is the age rating for this game again? I have no idea, but this sounds like at least 16 or 18 plus material, where dude just literally committed suicide. Like, this is not...
No!
Reen,
Was this really what V wanted?
how did this happen?
Who the fuck designed this soldat anyway? It's a complete dumb design. Like, stupidity. It's literally just the self-destruction machine. Why would you do this? Who's responsible for this outrage? What the fuck? Anyway, everything was put back into order by Angelica and Marcus Rockner. And with that, the crisis at the Schwarzer Drake barrier came to an end. Shortly thereafter, the Marquis formally recognized his defeat and swore on oath to Princess Elfin he swore. From this moment on, my provincial army shall withdraw from the alliance and play no further part in the war. Lisa's mom also returned to her position as chairman of the Rhineford group. In no time at all, she went back reuniting to uniting the various divisions and quelling the chaos that had arisen. Sifting through the information she had acquired, she discovered that the soldats were primarily being produced in the West. This knowledge in hand, she drove herself to investigate further, doing all within her power to guide the war to a conclusion. While all of that was going on, they landed the Gracious in the newly liberated world. And the Rhineford Company was gracious enough to offer perform full-scale maintenance on her. The seven then decided to use the downtime to relax in the city while they had the chance. Wednesday the 22nd of the rest day. The city has much nicer energy to it than it did under Alliance control. It must be due to the chairman returning to her post and Marcus declaring the neutrality. I'm happy to see how things have changed, but this peace came to a steep price. Maybe a walk would do me some good. I'm still feeling kinda down, but maybe spending some time walking with the others will help. Should probably check on Valimar too. I really overworked him yesterday. Maybe best to hold off on that until I'm done with the city though. Bonding points, which can be used to trigger bonding events, will be allocated to your stopover days. To advance the story, choose aboard the Gracious at the airport. Receive bonding points. For the duration of this stopover day, Ruhr's town map can be accessed by pressing the X button. We have once again 12 of them. We have people in Rhineford HQ, Elisa, and Elfin specifically. We have Fee in Ruhr Airport. We have William and Emma close to the Ruhr station. We have Machias close to Ruhr Airport. Rhineford store has Laura and Elliot close to it. Toa's close by as well in the diner. Same for Gaius, and we have Machias in wherever the fuck that is. So that's cool. Now it's time to save. How many save files have I actually utilized? Quite a few of them, it seems like. We have 118 to be precise. Okay, we're closing on the maximum amount actually. Or maximum amount? No, not yet. We're getting closer to it. And this is when we do the stuff. Also, I did not do and it was also Act 2 Part 2, yeah. Then we have Act 2 Part 3 and Act 2 Part 4, so that's gonna take a little bit. Next part we are gonna do all the shrines as well, so that's cool. We're getting close to the two things here. Alright, we're on the 22nd day, so we're gonna just check all the things we need to do. Okay, we need to do this. No, we need to, no. Act 2, December 27th, okay. Purchase from the general store. New character profiles. Okay, we did this. We want to get all the other people. We have to find everyone. Alright, bonding events time. We are going to do bonding events shit. Okay. A few things we need to do, we need to do to the... Also want to find now that the Marquis has changed his position on the war, peace has finally returned to the city. This is what most of the soldiers wanted all along deep down. Conflicts are incredibly tragic for everyone involved, even more so when they are between family members. Indeed. It's been told that Sister Quella was transferred elsewhere. I'm so sad they had to leave us. Alright, that's the last of my business here for the time being. Preparations have been made, the lines have been signed. He's got to get its contact with our capital office. It's inviting him to join the gracious can wait until after maintenance is done. Can't believe he was actually right. Lightning Co now has a major new contract with us, terms that are hugely favorable for them. The Tigo Boy is a businessman to be reckoned with. Is it okay to be treating us like this, the pawns? Sure am. Drink up, it's all on the house. This is a time for a celebration. Can be celebrated without a damn good drink, and today is a great day to be celebrating. Yes, the celebration of the war! Irene? Hey there! Glad to see you taking it easy, you've earned it. Right, back at you, Angelica. Are you taking a break together then? We certainly are. Nothing makes me happier than spending some quality time with my dear sweet Toa. George is at the institute too, so it's just the two of us. And it's about time. I whisper off into our own private little world. No, Angie, stop! I really haven't changed a bit, have you? In a weird way, I've missed this as well. Now we just need to grow as well. Yeah. Our crew won't be completed until we drag this ass back home, kicking and screaming. Maybe I should ask us to join them since I'm here at all. Hey, would you ladies mind if I joined you? Not at all. I guess we'll have to pay for you since you're a bright-eyed first year. This really is relaxing. The theater is nice for a working class dinner, isn't it? Always been fond of this place, always used to sneak out of the mansion for some woes. I mean, to relax like a sweet and innocent young maiden. Right. Angie, you weren't supposed to be drinking alcohol? Forgive me, my dear Toa. Still, it feels like it's been ages since we were not able to sit back and talk like this. Settling things with my father paid off, though. It really has been too long. Yeah, it has. Hold on. Your hair's looking a little disheveled, Toa. What is it? Well, it makes sense, otherwise I guess ever since I started wearing the captain's hat, I haven't been paying much attention. Don't do all that. Don't do at all. Your hair so long and beautiful. You need to take better care of it. I know why don't I comb it for you? Would you mind? It's been so long since you last did it. I kind of miss it. You're so close. It's adorable. That should do the trick. Wow. Kind of strange seeing you with your hair down, but I gotta admit it really suits you. You think? Looks surprisingly mature when she has her hair down, doesn't she? That's cuteness and maturity, the best of both worlds, which is a queen. Oh, okay, that's enough, Angie. Can I please have my ribbon back? No, not yet. This is my chance to try all kind of fun things with your hair. I had a collection of ribbons stored away for the next time. I'm gonna play a bit like this. Stay right here while I go get them. Hold on! Too late. She's unbelievable. I don't know, Toa, there's no harm in spending time like this together once in a while. When you think about it, these are the kinds of special moments we were fighting to return to, right? That is true enough. Angie and I were certainly talking about how things would have been if the war hadn't started. If we were still at the academy, our time here would have rapidly come to an end. We're second year, so this is the time we really need to be thinking about what to do after graduation. Oh yeah. Have you been able to give that any thought? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fortunate enough to have received offers of all kinds of organizations and ministries. George has gotten them from research facilities and institutes all across the country. And she seems to have a lot of her mind about what to do too. What's with her family and all. I've got my work cut out for me. If I hope to be in as good a position as you guys when I graduate. You are still a first year, so I wouldn't sweat it if I were you. We still got plenty of time to think about it. To tell you the truth though, I think the war has made all of us more unsure what to do. Even assuming that when it does and we're able to go and we're able to go back to our lives like they were before, I feel we have to think about this country's future. Just picking some career off a list isn't good enough. I'm amazed you're thinking of such a grand scale. Personally, I feel like we've got my hands full just thinking about my own future. I really can't compare. That's not true at all. I think it's only because we knew that we were able to see things like this. So, sorry? No, your blood is a sort of hope to all of us. And only because we got that hope that we can believe in that we can even think of what to do when the war's over. As long as you're out of here fighting to bring it to an end, we can all believe that end will really come. So let's keep fighting together, okay? We were able to save Angie. I'm sure we can do anything else we put our minds to. You think so? What am I even saying? Of course we can. I feel like you're a lot better now, Toa. Thanks. Glad I could help. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, you're back. If you wanted to enjoy a date with my little Toa, you should have asked so from the start, Reen. You're the only one I've even think of entrusting to her. I would have helped set things up nice and smoothly. What are you talking about, Angie? She's a popular option as well. But together with Laura, I think. And Toa I didn't choose Toa at the beginning of the for game 1. Toa is probably one of my favorite characters in this series. So she is a really good option too. But yeah, we'll see. Angelica made her way over to the table and went right to work trying an obscene number of cute ribbons on Toa. Rin casually sat back and enjoyed his cup of tea. Everyone once in a while cracking a warm smile at his increasingly flustered Toa. Probably a flustered, increasingly flustered Toa. Oopsie daisy. You want if Toa strengthened. It actually did, because it's not maxed out, somehow. If it weren't for class 7, we couldn't even be thinking about graduating right now, let alone what to do after it. So let's keep fighting. We were able to save Angie, and I'm sure we'll be able to do anything else we put our minds to. Not only did you schedule a romantic rendezvous with my lovely little Toa, you did so right in front of me. That takes some guts. I figured I was the apex predator in the courting kingdom, but maybe I better watch out for you. Yeah, you're terrible, actually. Not only did you... yeah, we already did that. Going to say dialogue, sorry about that. Okay. I'm trying to find Lily. Lily? What is her name again? Let me check. It's probably in the notes, right? In the character section. Kind of feels similar, I didn't remember. Coming to. He's from. The 2 plus 3, 5, 3 to 5. Vivi, Lindy, right. Lily, yeah, Lindy, yeah, it's Lindy, okay. I want to find her again, because we need to recruit her. Or at least talk to her, right? I want to see where she is. It's the diner. Hi, Gaius. Hey, Gaius, you're highway bound? That's right. I figured I might head out and fish for a while to pass the time. One of Wynn's favorite fishing holes is supposed to be out there, so I thought I'd give it a try for myself. Oh yeah, I know that's one is not far from here. We're about to find London. Just be careful though. The monsters have got a lot of blood tougher than they were when Wynn used to fish out there. Oh, I don't worry about me. In fact, you should be worried about not anything at all. Take some time to distress yourself, so you got it. Everyone has time when they just need to open a window and let some fresh air into their lives. I'll give that a try, thanks. Maybe finish you guys would read that we open that window he mentioned. Well, how about we fish together then? It's a good enough way for you to invite into enough. It's a good enough for me. That's what I like to hear. Green and guys then made the lion to the Gwyn old fishing spot on the Spina By Road. Once they made it there, the two got right to fishing. Just like ages since I just put my carrots to the side for a while and cast out a line like this. Not really, we did it earlier like a day ago. Yeah, ever since the war started we had no shortage of things to be worried about. It's probably helping for us to take the opportunity to unwind every now and then. Yeah, even now I'm feeling all the build-up tension just kind of soften and melt away. Did you fish much back home? I got in some good rod in real time. Sure, hardly as much as Quinn though. He used to take me out on this boat to fish, especially when he could tell I was feeling down about something. Really? You always seem to be composed, I guess. I just assumed that nothing ever really got to you like that. Man, that's embarrassing to admit. We all got our worries. Don't fret it. Sure, I feel down sometimes, but I always pass it in time. It always passes in time back home. I was always surrounded by people who cared about me. Mom, Dad, my siblings, neighbors in the settlement. Whenever I started feeling down, they were there to cheer me on. And I always tried to do what I could to be there for them in the same way. It sounds like a good life. And that's how you become the dependable guys we all look up to. Well, I don't know if I go that far. Still, I'd like to think that if there's ever anything you need, you'll be able to rely on me. This class would never have gone so far as we have if we hadn't supported each and every one of us along the way. You're right about that. I'll make sure to keep it in mind. Big angry monster. Monsters? Damn, we might have noticed them earlier if you hadn't been paying attention more. This reminds me of back when I rescued Lieutenant General Bender years ago. But at least that time I had a force. Well, this time you've got me. True, together we can take them. Ugh. Well, let's say we managed to beat the odds, wouldn't you? See, you are dependable, just like I said. It takes two to cover two of each other's backs. And whenever you need me, I'll have yours. Likewise. The battle won, they made their way back to the war. Your bond with Guy is strengthened. Monsters intrusion aside, fishing with you was a lot of fun. We should go again sometime. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid this factory closed for the time being. Reinford Group is currently reorganizing after what happened. So for now, this factory is out of security until out of service until further notice. Makes sense. It will be a while before we're back to producing anything. They basically used our factory as a giant storage cupboard. Before we can do anything, we need to clean and inspect every last piece of equipment. Whining aside, we're still 100 times better off than we were a few days ago. Let's try it and see if we can actually get everyone to max this time. I doubt it, considering that I still don't have. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Should have done Emma's. Oh well. And so we have a lot of money randomly, that's good. Okay. Hey, Laura. This is my first time seeing work. I must admit I'm very impressed. My expectations were high given the Reinford Company's presence here, but I can safely say they've been shattered. I think the single shop alone has more types of orbital goods than the entirety of Legram does. I feel kind of like a child in a candy store. To be honest, there's so much I want to look at while I'm here. I could go for some window shopping. Maybe have a look around together? Nothing like the shelves full of stuff to take our mind of things. By all means, let's see what this place has to offer. Huh, so this is an orbital refrigerator. I noticed there was a large one in the Grace's kitchen, but I wasn't entirely sure what it was at the time. Oh, now that you mention it. We do have one aboard, don't we? Being able to just stick food in there and have it stay fresh for days is pretty awesome. So it is. I wouldn't mind having one for myself for when I want to prepare a box lunch. How much does one cost? Maybe I'll consider one when my skill in cooking improves enough to justify the expenditure. Let's go. Look for something. Let's go look at something else. Right. So it seems pretty disappointed she can't get one. What's this? The design is rather avant-garde. It says here that it's called an orbital vacuum cleaner. You press the button on it and it'll suck up dust and crumbs. So it's like the orbital version of a broom, I guess. Ah, that does sound pretty convenient. I'd like to give it a try. Let's see. Laura carefully pressed the button on the vacuum cleaner. I don't think you're supposed to just turn on appliances in the store like that. Okay, I guess curiosity has just got the better of me. But you should turn it off then. This is the button that you press to do that. Why is it vibrating even louder and more forcefully? Excuse me, miss. Well, he certainly seemed none to pleased with us. I'm sorry, Reen. Don't worry about it. It's not often I see you get into trouble like that. Because technology isn't your forte, huh? Apparently not. I mean, I have an interest in it, but have very little experience actually using it. I think I'll be able to use all the appliances here if I had the chance to learn, though. Just like I did with our combat ordnance. By the way, what are these? They are portable washing machines by the look of it. You put your clothes in here and it will wash them for you. At least I had a few in our house from what I remember. Wow, that sure sounds convenient. Fascinating. I wonder how it works. Let me see. Laura! Not again! My apologies, I'm an idiot. So which of these buttons turns off? No, maybe this one. Laura! You self-destructed it! How did you do that? I'm afraid it appears to I have broken it. Laura! No! Fortunately for Laura, the damage was much less severe than it looked, and they were able to repair the orbital washing machine. The employee was understandably furious, but thanks to their connection with Elisa, he was kind enough to overlook what happened. I can't believe I made it such a blunder. Not just once, but twice. Well, at least they were able to fix it, right? All bells that end well, I guess. Why is there a button that just ruins it? Still, it really does feel like you were born into a way of the sword. You need to make my lack of domestic skills sound like some kind of winning quality. Domestic, yeah. I'm all too aware of the areas where I come, I'm sure. And I took up cooking in an effort to become more refined, but I wasn't planning to admit that here. Ugh. Still, I'm glad I got the chance to see a side of you no one else has really gotten to see. Hey, no one's good at everything. We've got all our weak spots, right? Well, that's true, but you and I aren't so different in that regard, you know. All of us have roles we're good at filling, and for those we aren't, we need to learn to rely on others. I want you to promise me you won't try to shoulder everything yourself. All of us are here with you, so to share the burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Laura. Your bond with Laura strengthened. I'm so glad you joined me. It was a lot of fun looking around together, even if Orphans do continue to vex and baffle me. If they could prove useful, I'm locked in my lunchbox making exploits. I won't be able to shy away forever. How did she destroy it? There's like one button. Let me see. It's very low resolution, I cannot see it. Oh well. Oh my god, they are here! Let's go! Hello, Reen! Hello, Reen. Can we not do this just for today? I feel like I should just wear a shirt that says I'm sorry about her or something. Aw, come on. I'm just having a little fun with my two best pals. Besides, it's been so long since we've seen each other that she probably missed all the teasing. Really? I'm so happy to see you again. I was so worried this whole time. I never should have left you alone like that. You must have been really scared. I'm so sorry. You should be the one saying all that. Oh no, here come the tears. Ah. You're such a dummy, Lindy. There. It's good to see the two of you back together again. We owe you so much. We might not have ever seen each other again if we weren't in for Class 7 and the Gracious. Now it's time for me to return the favor by joining the crew and doing all I can to help out. You're better. Since I'm gonna keep spicing up your lives up as the ship's sections officer. That's not, I don't think any airship that... Never mind. I know you're trying to joke to cover up to the fact that you're trying, but it's really not working. Fine, let's just get on that ship. Follow me, I'll show you the way. Alright then. Thanks again, Dean. We'll see you all later. See you on board. Lindy was welcomed aboard the Gracious. My god, this is so good. It's like finally we got this moment, and I'm so happy for it. This city is so amazing that I almost can't take it all in. So much in different city as it is in different worlds. Nothing is familiar. I know a lot of your classmates feel this way, but I grew up in such a rural area, I can hardly believe what I'm looking at. Yeah, I felt the same the first time I was here. It's far cry from Ymir, that's for sure. Still, while you're here, why not walk around and take in the sights? It's a bit intimidating, but there's a lot to see. That sounds like a fun idea. And, Reen, I know it's hard, but I hope it gets better for you soon. Thanks, Emma. I hope so too. Maybe she's appreciated a guide. Rue is a big place and all. How about I'll give you a guided tour to of the place? I've been here before, so I should be able to give you a decent one at least. Not at least that's great, but still. Are you sure you wouldn't mind? I'd love that. What a strange sensation. The idea of moving stairs is interesting. True enough. This isn't the only one in the continent either. Besides, also has one. I wouldn't be surprised if they were... I couldn't read that. God damn it. Sorry about that. What's that big structure over there? An orbital generator. Apparently they provide the energy that its town and its factories need to work. I've heard they have plans to make more of them too.
Or at least they had plans. I'm guessing they've been put on hold until the Reinford company is fully reorganized again. It's amazing that technology like this actually exists. It's like magic in a way. Green continued to show Emma around the city, focusing primarily on things one couldn't find anywhere else. Eventually, their tour came to an end, and they decided to stop for a rest. There's so much to take in here that my head's still spinning. Every time I thought it'd been all there was to see, you led me to something else that was even more incredible. That's the same way I felt the first time I was here. It gets even more incredible when you realize that I have a few decades places that look places that look like this could be the norm. You may be right, especially with the way technology is always advancing. It reminds me of something I read in a book once. It said technology that is beyond the comprehension of the observer is indistinguishable from magic. That is actually true. That's one way to look at it, is sure. That is why most religions formed, after all, like for the most part. At least we needed an explanation for things, and we got those explanations through gods that made the lights, that were the sun, and the water, and the gods that caused the wind, and lightning storms, and stuff like that. Pretty cool. That's one way to look at it for sure. But if that is the case, where does it leave witches like me? If people develop new technology, it's embraced with the open arms, but our equally convenient magic is feared as a heretical. That's why we're forced to live in the shadows, hiding both our existence and our powers away from the people. Is that the only reason we exist, to fulfill duties that nobody even knows, while the world leaves us behind? Sorry, Emma, I never realized you felt that way. No, not at all. I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't mean to ramble at you like this. You're shouldering a few heavier burdens than I am right now. Another person's worries are the last thing we need. Even more so when I duty as a witch is to support you and all. I'm sure Grandmother and Celine would be very annoyed at me right now. You don't have anything to be sorry for. And honestly, all of your concerns make sense to me. I don't think anyone exists just to fulfill some arbitrary set of duties, especially you. Do you really think so? Sure. You're a witch, but that doesn't have to define who you are as a person. To us, you're Emma, our class president, and our friend, who also just so happens to be a witch. Nobody gets to pick how they are born, but everyone deserves to choose how they want to live their life. I suppose you're right. So don't let being a witch force you into dedicating your life to fulfilling your duties or whatever. Focus on finding something that you want to do. We're all here to help you do that, you know that, right? You're not alone. I don't think anyone else in your class has figured out exactly how to live their life either. Can you put it that way? There's no supposing about it. Is there? You're right. Thanks, Reen. It might not be easy to find something I want to do for myself. And maybe it's time that I start thinking long and hard about it. If I run into any difficulties, you'll be the first person I call for support. Whenever you need it, I'll be there. Your bond with Emma strengthened. Or it should have, were it not for the fact that it was already maxed out. That was great to walk around and take in the sights with you. The conversation gave me some real food for thought too. If I need any more advice, you'll be the first person to ask. And the first person I ask. There's the difference. Good day to you. You must be one of the tour students. After all you've done for us, you're more than welcome here at any time. Also, let's save the game again. I don't wanna accidentally lose progress here. Heading back to the ship, Rean? Nah, not yet. I'm just wandering around and trying to figure out what to do. If I really can't think of anything, I'll probably go checking on Velamar and then laze around inside. I'm exhausted after everything that went down yesterday. Me too. It's hard to get what happened to V out of my head as well. He might have been our enemy, but he gave his condolences for our boss' death back at the mine, so it's hard to hate him. He did, didn't he? I almost forgot. Because it makes sense that I'm not the only one who feels down after that. It might do me good to spend some time with V since we are both here. Hey, mind if I hang out with you a bit? I mean, if you think I'll be in the way, just tell me and I'll get going. Of course you won't. Stay here for as long as you like. Thanks, V. Mew Mew? Kitty? It is Kitty. Huh. What's the kitten doing here? Doesn't look too happy. Maybe he's been separated from his mom. He's not wearing a collar, so I guess he's a stray. Green? Don't worry, we got some time before we need to head back. See if we can reunite with his mom, shall we? Kitten in hand, Rean and V started walking around the city, trying to find where the kitten's mom could be. No one seems to know where the kitten is supposed to be going. The kitten being a stray, they assumed that finding his mom wasn't going to be an easy task, and they were completely right. Rean and V asked everyone they could, even Celine, and searched for the missing mom cat with every fiber of their being. And in the end... over there! Meow! Looks like we found your mom. Yep. Even without knowing what they are saying, it's obvious that they are family. Meow meow! Meow! Just that we were able to reunite those two. Me too. His mom must have been looking for him as well. Nice to know his family didn't abandon him after all. See? Carrying him around reminded me of something that happened the days the boss died. Just before we fell in battle too. What happened? We wanted to watch the battle between him and the Red Constellation leader, so we set up a camp nearby. All of a sudden, a Jaeger wandered into our camp, a girl about my age. Another Jaeger that young? Maybe a year older than me, I don't know. She's from the Red Constellation's camp, on the other side of the battlefield. All because she was chasing a stray cat. Hold on. She wandered into an enemy camp just before a battle? That seems like an incredibly bad idea. What happened? Oh, we didn't attack her or anything. They weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at the point either. The two of us just talked about and she played with the cat. Wow, I can hardly imagine having a casual conversation with an enemy just before your leader fights to the death. It's also the kind of depressing things to think that there are other Jaegers your age out there too. I guess, not exactly rare. But she was really strong enough to lead a whole battalion in the Corps. It was like she lived to be out on the battlefield and killing, loved fighting as much as anyone I've ever seen. She was more man-eating tiger than a girl. Sounds like the two of you are total opposites. People tend to paint all Jaegers with the same brush, but the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are. I wonder what she's doing now. I bet she's okay though. She was strong enough that she'd be fine even if their family left her behind. That's another way to do other way we are different. Unlike her, as soon as my family left me, I became a weak little girl who couldn't do anything for herself. There's more to strength than just proficiency in a battle, you know. And even if they're burned, you've become a much better fighter since you joined the 7. I've definitely seen big improvements since your first battle as a class. Maybe you're right. If I'm tough, it's because all of you have been there to support me. There's no question about that. Hey, we'll help each other improve and get stronger, both on the battlefield and off. You helped every one of us. But we've all still got room to grow, and at this rate, we're going to need to do as much as growing as we can. Yeah. Well, you've got a point there. But together, we'll get strong enough to get through all this. I know we will. The conversation at the end, and their conversation at the end, they watched the two cats scurry off into the distance. Their bond with V strengthened. Except the part where it's already strengthened to the max. I'm really glad we found his mom in the end. Thanks for the help, Bean. Guess the Eisenkrog pretty much stuck in Roar Station for the time being. Well, better stuck than under the Alliance's control, right? Now that I think about it, I never went and got what I left in there a while ago. Maybe I should grab it before it starts running again. Maybe I should tag along. It'd be kind of cool to take a look around inside too. Mind if I join you, William? We didn't exactly get to look around the last time. We were in there, and to be honest, I'd kind of liked you. I'm not stopping you. In the world of V, in the words of V, let's roll. They spoke to the RMP officers guarding the station, and were granted permission to step aboard the Eisenkrog. Once inside, they went straight to the front of the garage, and William found what she was looking for on the engine room dashboard. Oh, it's a stuffed bear. A pretty big one too. He's awesome, isn't he? Gramps bought him for me a while back as a reward for completing a mission. He did? I'm having a hard time imagining Chancellor Osborne buying someone something as so cute as a present. Yeah, I guess he didn't seem like the type, huh? He probably bought it for me on a whim. I wasn't trying to suggest he was cold. A cold-hearted person or anything. Hey, while we're here, you wanna go and do some exploring? I bet the chairs in here are way softer than any sofa you've ever tried. Sure, why not? Still putting the RMP out. Remember, we didn't spend too long in here. Man, you weren't kidding. These really are comfy. It was a gift from the Emperor, though. It's no wonder that it'd be this ritzy. I know, right? I'm jealous of how much he got to use it too. Got to lift it up on his way to the conference in Crossville. Oh yeah, Prince Oliver and Toa were on board for that trip too, right? What's up? Nothing, I was just thinking about how this train has lost its master. The same way our Captain Claire, and the other Iron Bloods have. Oh, that's true. Guess he can't really live it up anymore if he's dead, huh? Nothing we can do about it though. Goes outsmarted him, and that's it. Still, can't believe he actually managed to kill him. Wasn't expecting you to be able to talk about him so impartially. I mean, if you're upset about it, there's no need to force yourself not to let it show, you know. How would I be? When Dad was shot by that Jaeger, I was beside myself with fury and anger. And the Chancellor was like a father to you as well, wasn't he? So I'm just saying, there's no need to force yourself to seem happy if you need a shoulder to cry on. Sorry, I really don't know what you mean. What's it even like to cry anyway? What? Do you mean, what's it like to cry? Surely you've done it before, everyone has. I'm asking because I seriously don't know. Wait, you're serious? You've never cried, not once? I guess not. I felt moved when reading books and felt kinda lonely when someone wasn't there anymore. But being so upset about something that tears come out of my eyes just seems kinda alien to me. How? Has he ever cried? Never? She's younger than the rest of us, but by her age, most people have done it more than they can count. But you go, huh? What you go all out quiet for? Are you still down about stuff with me? Cheer up, okay? It's no fun if you're all gloomy like this. No, it's okay. I was just having a hard time processing what you were saying to me. I just want you to remember one thing. To all of us, Class 7, you're both a classmate and a friend. If anything were ever to happen to you, all of us would be incredibly upset, enough to cry a lot, just remember that. Oh, okay. I still don't know what you're trying to say, but I'll keep that in mind. I really like all of you guys too. And some of... Come on, with how reckless you are, you're gonna run into trouble way before I do. Fair point, and be careful then. What? This is a scene that is criminal, that's just optional. It's utterly hilarious, utterly ridiculous. It's terrible, actually. After they finish talking The two left Eisencraft, stuffed bear in hand. Your bond with William strengthened. I have to bring him aboard the Gracious with us later. I still don't know what I felt stuff you said meant though. Whatever, I'll probably figure it out someday. I'm on my way back to the mansion, trying as I might bring Lady Annabelle home. Not having any of it. I'm still shocked by how much she's changed since last with Thar. So it's never unselfish. I don't know how I'm going to avoid telling her father about all of this. I'm so happy that Lindy was able to see her sister again. Sounds like they plan on working on the Gracious together too. I suppose that they'll need to work extra hard now that it's gone. You've all done a remarkable job. Thanks for you were finally able to make our return to Ruhr. We're leaving a number of our officers in the station. Hopefully that will help us stabilize things in the province, though there's no telling what the future may hold. Almost over. I almost fell over when I heard that Marcus Wagner decided to proclaim neutrality. Now that he has though, I know he'll stand by it. He's a man of his word, if nothing else. Better yet, he does his provincial army will fall in line too. Looks like he can finally rest easy. I'll be heading out to shopping soon. From our perspective, causing one of the four great houses to withdraw from the war is a monstrous achievement. But from my brothers, it's likely all within the realm of expectations. I doubt I caused them a moment of hesitation. The only thing it's done to reclassify us as more of a threat, so we'll need to be more careful than ever as we fly around. I didn't even think about that. So I would not advise becoming so cautious that we are unable to get anything done. I think I will thank you, sis. Dressing up wouldn't be so bad, but maybe I should join him in shopping. Would I join you? Honestly, shopping for supplies sounds like a good release stress as well as a nap. Do what you will. My first stop is Einford Arms. Hey, Anonymous! When did that chat passage happen? Oh, yeah, just a few seconds ago, turns out. I was like, I just opened my phone to check how many people were watching the stream. Turns out you were just here. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm just happy you're here at all. I'm just enjoying myself with bonding events, so that's cool. How was work, by the way? I'm really going to use all of these whetstones on your sword? And how much reinforcing tape does that hilt need? Of course I'm just randomly being called on my phone. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry for the wait everyone. That was an unexpected phone call from my job coach. Coming in out of nowhere. With zero announcement. I hope that I didn't lose everyone in like the 5 minutes I took that phone call, but you know, I need to do something. And unfortunately my headset also uses the same, my phone uses the same setup as my PC for my headphones, so I couldn't even put on the music. I'm very sorry. Well, we are gonna continue the game in a few seconds. Let me switch to the game. Oh wait, is the game's audio just broken? Did the game audio break? Oopsie daisy. Well, then I will just read this out loud and we don't have music. That sucks. Learn to be too well prepared and found wanting in pinch. Particularly with the future as uncertain as this. I would expect my father is already aware of what happened here in Norvia. Yeah, the Norvia province, yes. Hooray. Knowing him, he's probably already preparing to retaliate. Maybe you're right, especially with him working on Soldat like V, working on a Soldat like V for his own personal use. That sounds like a terrible idea. Like that design was shit. Whoever the fuck designed that was actually horrendous. That was hilariously bad design, actually. But well, whatever. Especially with him working on the app. Okay. Which is why we are preparing ourselves the best we can for whatever lies ahead. Speaking of it, I still having a number of other things to buy, including a book that the war managed to delay. Come, we're going to be going to the general store. Sure. We're starting to pick up a lot though. I think we're going to be able to carry all of it back to the ship. We aren't doing anything you are. We aren't doing anything you... What? What? Hurry and take these off the counter. We don't have all day. Hi Judy Falcom. I have some good news and some bad news. You came back just after I randomly got a phone call, so you're actually here while watching me play the game. The bad news is the music stopped playing as a result of the phone call coming in. So after this bonding event, I will have to restart the game, and then we can have music again. So sorry about that. For this one bonding event, we don't have sound. Hurry and take these off the counter. We don't have all day. Oh, it's so awkward without sound. I'm thinking my arms are starting to go dead. How'd you end up getting me to carry all of this for you? I don't know. You carried more for Toa in the previous game. Don't worry about it, Reed. I mean, I guess I could have said no, but still. Come now. You wouldn't make me waste my strength on such a heavy load, would you? Besides, given all the time you spent assisting the student council, I'd imagine you used to menial tasks like this. Just pretend I'm Toa. I doubt you ever give her any guff, no? There's an emotional image I wasn't prepared for. A mental image, not an emotional image. What is that? Better that than I'm leaving your mind free to focus on burdens you need not shoulder. Come on now. Wait, is he trying to keep me busy so I don't have time to think about what happened to yesterday? That's really nice of him in a cold of pudding juices sort of way. Even so, I'm grateful. Reinvigorated by Yusu's awkward show of kindness, Rin carried his baggage from shop to shop without a single word of complaint. The two spent a long time in each shop, and they visited scanning the shelves and putting more and more onto poor Rin's pile. While the experience was exhausting, it did indeed take his mind off his worries. Ugh, I get what he's trying to do, but I don't know how much more of this my arms can take. Yeah, at this point it's actually becoming ridiculous. Earlier it was fine. Come on, Juices, you can at least take something, anything? Juices, something in that magazine catch your eye? What is that? It's not an Imperial Chronicle, is it? Look for yourself. The Noble Alliance marches to victory. The glorious Noble Alliance, led by Duke Cayenne and Chief of the Staff Rufus Alberea, continues their victorious streak. Their quest to carry the country into a new, brighter future feels all the more complete with each new success. And it should only be a matter of time before the foolish Imperial Army is eradicated once and for all. Well, this is quite the article. Not exactly going for an unbiased approach, are they? Of course not. I imagine the writers are just as much under the Alliance's thumb as those at the Imperial Chronicle. They are trying to manipulate public perception of the Alliance in preparation for their rule after the war is won. Both Duke Cayenne and my brother are thinking of not only how to win the war, but how to control Erebonia afterwards. That's how ahead they are able to think. Sorry, Eustace, this must be hard on you. Still, that doesn't mean we're going to lose out by doing the same. Instead of focusing on the way things might be, we should focus on the here and now. What we can do to change things. If we do, I'm sure the future we want will fall into place. Wouldn't you agree? Well, I wouldn't disagree with you. So what if we are thinking 3 moves ahead? Well, that all falls apart if we do something to shake up their plans. And that's just what we will do. We'll get to the future we want. To think you're capable of such positivity so soon. But I suppose you still have much more of a capacity for it than I do. I want you back into your usual self as soon as possible, Reen. We won't be able to rescue this future of ours otherwise. I'll see. I see what I can do. And that's the bonding event, hopefully. Are you kidding me? Is the game also like... Is the game freezing now? Oh no. Oh god. I guess I'll just have to redo everything that I just did. That is great. So it was also worthless. Amazing. I did all of this for nothing then. I guess it's time to restart the game. Yeah, it's not working. It's just a black screen of death. The game really did not like that phone call. It really didn't. It broke everything. I'm just restarting the game and we should be fine. We're probably losing 1 or 2 bonding events that we did. Let me think which ones we did do so we don't have to redo the same thing multiple times. Okay. Which ones did we do? Okay, I did millions and we were doing uses. Okay. So that means I'm just going to feed it to millions and we're gonna skip it. I'm just gonna skip the entire event. I'm sorry because it's a good bonding event, but we're not gonna see the same bonding event twice on stream. That's really not needed. And we have music back, so... No idea what broke the game so fundamentally that first the music didn't work and then the entire game didn't work. Can I skip this? No, I cannot. I can just only do this. It's fine. This is one of the best bonding events in the game. But it's also one that's just so shocking that it's optional because it's contains so much vital information. It's also one of the best parts, one of the most important things that you need to know for the end of... Oh, I also did fees. So I did N fee and I didn't save. Amazing. We're gonna do this again. Here's fee as well. Kitty cat, yay! What shenanigans. another one that's really, really important for her character development. And once again, why is it optional? The people should really just play this game in New Game Plus, because otherwise you're just missing out on a bazillion pieces of vital information, simply due to no fault of your own. Wait, that's how did that break the game? Oh, come on! Okay, this is annoying at this point. I'm gonna see if I can change the graphic, change it so that the frame rate is stuck to 60 FPS. Maybe that's why it breaks. Maybe, just maybe. Because what is the frame rate setting currently? It's 240 FPS. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I'm setting it to 60. Save and quit. Maybe that will fix the problem that we're encountering here, because it's kind of annoying at this point. I just want to continue the game. I do not want to waste my time in the stream time that we have. And there isn't that much left of it. I have like little less than an hour before I need to stop. Oh yeah, at least did save here this time. Okay. Thanks to auto-saving, which is good. I do like auto-saves. Because if I look here, yeah, it did save millions. No, it didn't. What? It didn't save millions either. I guess we need to do it again. Okay. Yeah, doing this in a high frame rate just breaks the game, it turns out. Okay, good to know. Million. There is million, there, million is here. Also, did we get Lindy in? Did we get Lindy to in the party yet? Like, was that before we saved or after we saved? Okay, I'm just gonna save here because I refuse to run into a situation where it breaks more. Okay. I should be able to check it, right? If I go to +1 before 5. Lindy, there is she. So it's finally reunited with Vivi. After worrying about her for so long, and now they are both helping on the bridges. Okay, so that means that we did recruit her in the saves before that point. Okay. And we were doing Eustace's thing, so that's fixed. Okay, good. And then we're finally caught up with the thing that we did. Okay. Let's see where we left off, because I'm afraid that we did not finish the scene. This is where the screen went black, and that's where the game started to die. The shopping complete. Logged their purchase back to the crates, stored them in the ship hold, and went back out into work. Their bond used to strengthen. Okay, perfect. You're right, Reen. All I can is stay focused on the present. I hope that everything will fall into place. We cannot advance together if either one of us isn't able to walk. I can't stop thinking about our field study here from earlier in the year. And V was still alive. Yeah, even if we did think that we did back at the time. I'm guessing Nizu V actually death was probably reached scroll by now. Sorry, it was probably super insensitive for me to bring it up. Just try and cheer me up. Cheer up, okay? Ed is definitely worried about me. Maybe we should hang out for a while. Just got a great idea of something we can do together. Come on. What's going on now? We'll find out soon enough. Let's go! Elliot dragged Green into the Rhineford building. And after he borrowed a few things, Elliot dragged him right back out again. This sort of looked like the same kind of herbal guitar I used back at the festival. That's because it is. Both that and the keyboard were made by the Rhineford company. They're display models, but they said we could use them since playing them right out here would make for a good advertisement. Should we all be tuned up now? I've already got permission too, so shall we get started? Wait, you don't mean... I sure do! Let's play some music! Just you and me, putting up on a concert in the middle of the street. Despite a sudden start, the two plaintiffs got their focus entirely on both their instruments and the performance. A surprising number of rural residents had stopped to listen and clap for them too. All in all, it was a success. Phew, that was something. Impressive work, Green. We were out of sync in a few spots and we missed a note or two here and there. But it was fun, wasn't it? It was for me at least. It was fun. This goes to show that music doesn't stop at giving strength to the listeners. The performers get some too, I guess. I was every bit as happy as I was when I performed at the festival. It's a little biased, but I'd say playing yourself isn't even more fun than listening to be honest. That's probably one of the reasons I just can't seem to give music up. Thanks for inviting me to join you, Elliot. I'll definitely help cheer me up. You're very welcome. We have to do this again sometime. We can have some time to practice, hopefully. This is either. The whole class is like back at the festival. That sounds great. I hope we get another chance to do something like that. Their street concert complete, Reed and Elliot went back to Rhineford HQ to return their instruments to smiles of elation on their faces. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. Let's see. And that's we are getting close to level 6 there. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we are on the way to finish all the bonding events. I'm thinking, is there other stuff? Because the guide doesn't tell me, for example, speak to Grandman to then go to the general store and purchase the last in the Pearl Chronicle, then speak to Lindy and Vivi on the same room. After that, go to the Dunsline and speak to Locke, who is behind the counter. Locke will give you a copy of Camera Jack 2 to 10. When you have finished all side activities, okay. Alright. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be that much. There's we've done almost everyone. So Machias. Let's do Sarah next. Hey Sarah, how are you doing? Jack is doing some maintenance on my orbital gun for me. With a name like that, I wasn't sure what to expect, but at least has introduced me to him. But he seems like a really knows his stuff. I just wish he had a bit more of a refined Danish aura about him. Sort of like Win. They need to be more my type. The inside of your head must be a terrifying place to live. You have no idea, Reen. All kidding aside though, you should take this chance to make sure all your gear is in good shape. There's no telling when you will need to put it to some hard use, and always space to be prepared. Maybe I should take this chance to have a look around here too. Say, would you mind if I hung around here with you until your maintenance is finished up? Now that I look around, there needs to be a lot of things here worth checking out. You can if you want, but I think that you really need something else. What do you mean by that? Got your sword ready? As soon as he's finished with my gun, there's nowhere somewhere I want to take you. Alright, I don't think anyone's gonna come barging in and disturbing us all the way out here. I doubt it, but why did you bring us here in the first place? You told me not to forget my sword, so I'm guessing it's not a date. Blah! You've never been on the Sarah date. Anyway, we are ready to get all the hot and heavy with me as we pour ourselves into no holds barred combat training. Are you kidding me? And this time, I'm not gonna hold anything back, so you better be ready. Okay then, sure, Sarah, you do you. I want to find you like your life depends on it. Well, it's better, otherwise you're probably dead. Because you can lead the little excursion one of two ways. Walking with your head held high, or on a stretcher. You don't know what brought this on, but I can see this isn't one of your usual eggs. In that case, accept your challenge, and you get only my best today. True towards everything measuring with all the fury of a raging storm. Despite bringing the best of his skills to bear, he was just barely able to withstand his assaults. How are you so strong? Doesn't look like when you're not pulling your punches, huh? Damn straight! The world's not a nice place, it's not a fair place. But I thought you very know for my place in this anyway. The world takes from you too. I've almost lost count of how many irreplaceable things have taken from me. So any friends, allies, I don't even have homeland to call home now. Not sure. But I did whatever I had to do to keep living no matter what. And I stand before you now as the sum of all those ugly painful experiences. It will knock you down or even over again, but if you rise just on one more time, that makes you the victor. It's something you kept believing and seeing you students give you your all was only strengthen that belief. That's why I decided everything I was taught me in the school of the art not going to teach you. Not through words or lessons or fancy platitudes, but through battle. I'm ready to learn. You're right, you might have gotten the better of me before, but I'm ready for round 2 anytime. And a boy, that's not base time. Chit-chatting, and then you ready? They resumed their battle, and the intense training continued. Irene focused everything on the fight, paying off instructor Sarah's onslaught as best he could. And after a long, difficult fight, looks like neither of us has the energy to go another round. So we'll have to call this one a draw, but at the very least I'd say we've got in some good training. Well fought. It was scary how strong you are though. It was all I could do to keep you at bay. Didn't even get a proper hit on you in the end. You could have though. All you would have had to do is fire up that power of yours. And you should have, since you know as I specifically told you to fight like you depended on it. But just messing with you. Consideration you always show for others is part of what makes you strong. I know you're still beating your elf up over that happened yesterday, and that's totally understandable. But at the end of the day, you've got to get past it and move on. No one can do that for you. But you will though, I have no doubt about that. So just keep your chin up and your gaze forward, I guess. Thanks, instructor. I'll try at least. A lot of people are counting on me, and I don't want to let them down. The two stayed and rested for a while to get their strength back, and once they felt better, they walked together back to Roar. Your bond with Instructor Sarah strengthened. People can encourage and advise you from sun up to sundown, but at the end of the day, only you can overcome your own problems. All I can tell you is to keep moving forward and trying to do just that. I know you can do it if you put your heart into it. I've seen you do it. I suppose that no matter what she decides to do from here, whatever it is, I hope she gives it her very best. Make sure you take good care of her, alright? She's no fighter, so you better not let her get hurt or something, got it? Of course not. Thanks for caring for the best NPC in the game. Or one of the two. She's really good. Lady Angelica was here since this morning and stored both of us on and threw both of us on the head. She thought she'd be leaving with the other students from her academy while she was doing that though. I don't think it's fine together would be so brief. You're all wowed by her? Are you kidding me? Oh, what shall you do? I'm practically the premier technical and university in the country, so I think any time I spend here will be any benefits. I would imagine so. We did go inside during the field study, but that was just for Professor Schmidt's request, so we didn't explore much. Still, it's very you to make a break for the nearest school when we finally got a little time to rest. Well, if there's something I can only see while we're here, why couldn't I? Maybe we should do the same. No matter the way I lift your spirits and to get your mind off what's getting on and down. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Maybe he's right. Checking out the institute probably would cheer me up. I think you're onto something. Would it be okay if I tag along? Of course. I was kind of hoping for you would. Shall we? Whoa! What was that? Sorry about that, guys. Hey, I recognize you two. You guys came here for a field study one time with your other classmates, right? Hit a nail on the head, but mind explaining what those two tiny cars are? Actually, I think I remember seeing them during the field study too. These babies, they're a new kind of toy that we are developing. We're calling them Orbital remote controlled cars. They are basically little cars that run on orbital power that you can drive around with those radio frequency controlled devices. With things settling down here in Roar, we are off to test our new and improved ones all around town. That's some impressive technology. We've replicated the look for the Reinford Company's Lux line of vehicles very well too. Oh, you recognize the Machias? With the number of cars on the road on the Heimdall, you start to recognize different models after a while. So I eventually decided to start doing some research into what each one had to offer. The Lux series was one of the ones that I found myself particularly fond of, so it's a name stuck in my mind. Now there's a man with a taste. If you can participate in the beauty of those little babies, you're gonna go far in life. Actually, you're just the kind of guy who would like to give this thing a little test run. Are you serious? As serious as we ever been. We want as many people playing with those things as possible, right? Oh, actually, it'd be great if you could grab another friend too. 3 people racing against each other wouldn't just become. Some would also provide some valuable data. Oh, if that's the case, you'd be happy to play with your cars, are you? And I already know who your third will be, though I'd hardly call him a friend. Wait, you're not thinking of... Who else? Reen, who else? Yep, he was. Of all things you could summon me out of the blue for toy cars. Still, it's not as though I have anything better to do, so I accept your challenge. Smile while you still can. I expect you to give this your all. Okay, if you insist. Well, now that you know the controls, the course will take you from here around the front of the RV building and to the top of the steps over near F. You're going to have to chase after your cars though, since the normal ways have limited range. Well, shall we get started? Take your positions. Ready, set, go! Their cars left the starting line and the race of the century began. The three of them chased furiously after their cars, struggling to adjust to the unfamiliar controls. And as they finally neared the finish line, Lucius and Marcus hit their competitive peak, each one desperate to claim victory. Ah! Get the hell out of my way! And kneel before me, fool! Guys, calm down a bit, you're gonna... Oh. What? Impossible! We have our winner! In first place, Reen Schwarzer. Seriously? This was a neck and neck race, but once they crashed, their cars, Lucius and Marcus didn't stand a chance. Looks like you got a bit carried away at the wheel there, fella. That was careless of me. This is completely ridiculous. We got some fantastic data thanks to you three. We'll have to get this back to the lab and start brainstorming improvements right away. Great work, you guys, thanks! The race complete, Lucius went back to whatever he was doing, and the research skipped off gleefully to the institute. Phew, didn't expect that would end up being such a big thing. I'm still frustrated that I didn't manage to come in first. If the whole thing cheered you up, I'd say it was well worth doing. Thanks, Marcus, that means a lot. Hey, no need to make a big deal out of it. A more pragmatic note, I can see something like the toy cars becoming very successful during wartime. There's another reason for us to fight for peace, I suppose. Yeah, that's a fight I'm sure we'll win. Besides, if these things ever make it to market, we can have another race. Sounds good to me. Next time I'm taking users down. Your bond with Maki is strengthened. Almost level 7. You're almost there. One more tame of Blade and we win. Those remote controlled cars are fascinating little toys, aren't they? If they hit the market, I'll be the first in line, even if we have to sleep out in front of the store to do it. But on that day, I'll challenge you to another race and I'll win! If you can. And now we have 2 more bonding events to go. One in both of them are in the Reinford company selling. Also, let me go to the Septian Church because I haven't spoken to Celine either. I mean, she doesn't have a bonding event, but still. Where are you, Celine? Hey, Celine, what brought you here? my desire for privacy and quiet. Have you even tried taking a nap on the courageous? Looking at you, you definitely haven't. You look like something that got dragged in, and that's being generous. I've been better, yeah? Normally I just tell you to forget about what's already happened, but I see you about that point. I see you were beyond that point. Try not to let it shake you too much. The prison isn't exactly going to be our ally in days to come. Don't let it take her over, okay? I must look really bad if you even keep trying to cheer me up. Don't forget the wrong idea here. I just don't want you to take your moppiness into battle with you and get both of us killed. Got it. Already time to depart Brewer? No, not yet. I still have to have 2 more bonding events to go. Alisa and oh yeah, Elfin, okay. Let's do first Elfin's event. Where is she? Where'd she go? Oh, she's in the library, I suppose. There she is. Last night I received an invitation to stay here. There's still some time until we have to leave, so I think I spent some quality time curled up in these books I said. Sharon's coffee can't be beaten either. In fact, pulling myself away from here may prove to be a real struggle. Maybe I should join her for a while. She seems like she could use some company. Spend time with Princess Elfin. This will consume a bonding point. Maybe if I stick around a little longer? Not at all. I don't get any chances to spend time together like this, so let's make the most of it. Also double check my mic is working, right? Yeah, okay. Reen could never say no to some of Sharon's coffee, and in fact asked her to make another pot for him. With that, he and Princess Elfin spent some time pursuing the countless books gathered in the library. This coffee really has a nice aroma to it. Doesn't it? Sitting back and enjoying a cup of Sharon's coffee engrossed in a book, I think I found a very definition of bliss. Well, I can see where you're coming from. It never ceases to amaze me how many books there are in here, or even the variety of topics and genres represented. Guess Gwyn has always had a pretty broad range of interest, though, so it makes sense that its library would be so diverse. Indeed, but that only makes it more difficult to decide which volume to read next. Although I must admit, I was a little disappointed to find one particular genre unrepresented here. Don't ask. Reen, don't ask! Which one? The titillating tales loved by fair ladies all across the Empire. Stories about the lives and loves of a handsome gentleman. Books that warm the hearts of all who fill their prose. I remember you saying those were pretty popular at Syngistria too, right? The Princess was lacking in that genre too, until Dorothy came and seeded it with some volumes from her own collection. So, does Elise, have any interest in those kind of books? It's so much more magical to just leave the truth of things to your imagination. We're talking about a realm created by and for pure-hearted maidens, after all. It's not a place where gentlemen should tread lightly. Also, why do you ask that then, Elfin? Fair enough, I'm curious, but not that curious. Try to at least regulate your corruption influence, though. That'd be great. If that's truly what you wish, I suppose I ought to respect your wishes. But teasing her is my most cherished pastime, so I really prefer to keep at it. I wonder if she realizes her struggles are mainly just for entertainment. Still, teasing or not, I'm glad that Lise has at least one close friend she can depend on. Oh, and speaking of entertaining pastimes, I actually learned a delightful little card game called Blade from Sharon yesterday. Perhaps I could play a few rounds together. That sounds fun. I accept your challenge. Is it Blade or Blade 2, Elfin? That will heavily influence if I want to actually play it with you. As they played, things unexpectedly ended up getting fairly heated with each of them, determined to come out on top, while holding nothing back. In the end, the time they spent playing together was as enjoyable as the time they had spent reading. This really is quite an amusing little game. It's nice that even an inexperienced player like me doesn't start at too great of a disadvantage. The updated version has a lot more strategy to go into it though. But you know, I have a lot of fond memories with this version of the game. I almost can't help but like it. In fact, Roy is the one who gave me my very first deck of Blade cards. Oh really? It was sad to see see the two of you fighting each other, especially after all of you have been through together. What is it that forced you to fight like this? Well, ultimately I think it's the battle of wills, and both of us are too stubborn to just give up and walk away. What do you mean? Green told Princess Elfin about everything that had happened between him and Crow. What? And as he went on dragging up those memories from what seemed like a lifetime ago, he went through a whole spectrum of emotions. Yet through it all, she had quietly and considerately listened until he finished telling her all of there was to tell. You could think of it as a high-stakes game of blades. Crow on one side and me on the other. Neither of us are willing to compromise on the things that make us who we are. Our beliefs are passed up, our friends, and without compromise, all that's left of us is to meet each other head on and see who comes out on top. I just hope that while we're doing that, we'll discover where life will lead us and what we do with ourselves after this is over. I see. Boys will be boys, I suppose. But hearing you describe it almost envy Crow's position. Why is that? Oh, I just meant Elise would probably think that if she were here, now envying Crow, I mean. After all, it's almost like fate is pushing you and Crow together. It fills my imagination with thoughts. Just a word to the wise. Guys aren't too hot about being paired up with their male friends when they don't lean that way. Well, like it or not, I consider myself someone fully invested in this little battle of wills now. So I intend to stay with you and see how it all pans out. You're more than welcome to come along for the ride, Your Highness, wherever it may take you. Reen and Princess Elfin reached linked level 6. I'm sure to watch over the faithful pledge between you and Krell when the time comes. Especially since it's sure to lead to some juicy developments for these ladies. It sure will not. If only due to the fact that 1, you cannot do that, and 2, even if you could, it's kind of funny too, considering like you cannot romance the guys, despite the fact that this series has this entire like thing with the male romance books being extremely popular. That's really funny actually. But that aside, it will not happen. Even if it were to happen, I would always choose Elisa simply because I chose her in coldsteel 1, and I will continue doing so for every game that Reen has a romance option. What are you up to, Elisa? I'm just checking out the rooms to make sure everything is in order. Sharon supposedly put everything back in order now that Princess Director Wagner's gone still. It can't hurt to double check right? I hate if they run off to something valuable in its way. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy who would develop sticky fingers. Do you want to handle anything? I'm fine. I think she has a pretty good idea of where everything was, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Mother is more than busy enough now, so I might as well just get it done. I think I should help you out anyway. Are you sure about doing this on your own? I mean, the 2 people would be able to get the job done twice as fast, right? What are you planning towards her? Nothing at all, I swear. Just kidding. Of course, I'll take you up on that. The 2 of them made their way around the Reinford households, scouring each and every room for any signs of malfeasance or missing property. Fortunately, thanks to Sharon organizing everything the night before, it didn't take them too long. Before they knew it, they only had 1 room remaining to the chairman's room. Well, I'm glad to see that at least the rooms aren't a complete mess like they were yesterday. Sharon's done a great job cleaning everything up. And it doesn't look like there's anything missing either. Well, that's good news. As much as I feel bad criticizing Angelica's uncle Halo Ragnar must be an absolute slob. You think as a noble he'd at least pay a little more mind to cleanliness. I feel sorry for this housekeeping staff. It's probably more than being a noble though. He thought he could get away with never having to clean anything. Imprisoning your mother seemed to have inflated his ego. You're probably right. Suddenly having power over someone he was never able to stand against must have been a real treat. Either way, we're almost finished up here, so what is it? Oh, I just noticed something sticking out slightly from between the 2 of those books. Huh? This is... It's a photograph of you and you as a little girl. And that looks like your mother, which would mean... Yeah, that's my father. Why is this then hidden away on her desk though? Maybe she pulled it out to look at every now and then while she was working, but didn't want anyone to know? Honestly, I'm surprised too, but here it is. I don't think there's any doubt that it's important to her. I guess you're right. Elisa put the photograph back where she found it. The 2 of them finished checking the rest of the rooms. Once their work was done, they treated themselves to a well-deserved rest. can only imagine how much of a task that would have been. You had to do all of it by yourself. Truth be told, I probably would have given up part way and just let the rest to Sharon. Thank you so much, Reen. What, helping out? Well, sure, but well, finding that photo earlier might have just been a coincidence. And I would have looked around in Mother's room if you hadn't been here. I never would have discovered that or realized that maybe somewhere deep down she really does care. I think you would have, even if not today, you'd realize it eventually. She's your mom after all. The two of you will always have that connection as family, like it or not. I think the day will come when you two understand how much you care for each other with or without photo to show. I'd like to think so, at least. Talking with you like this reminds me of when we had our field study here. We had a little heart-to-heart about Mom back then, didn't we? In this same room, actually. It was this room, actually. There's a lot of really thankful to you for, though. I wouldn't have been able to free Mom or this city or on my own. And this is hardly the first time you've supported me or helped me accomplish something when I needed it the most. So, for all the times I was too stubborn to say it, thanks, Reen. I hope I'll get the chance to repay you for this someday, for everything. Repay me? Well, anyway, thanks for all your help today. I'm gonna be going now. See you later. Oh, right. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I guess I'd better get ready to head out too. Your bond with Elisa would have strengthened were it not for the fact that it was already maxed out to the max. You deserve nothing but the highest praise for the way you fought yesterday, Serene. Were it not for your assistance, I doubt would have been able to even rescue the chairman, much less liberate Roar. You have my most heartfelt thanks. You say that like we would have been able to do either of those things without you. This was a team effort, though, true and true. Besides, I'm the last person who deserves any praise. If I'd just been a little stronger, he would still be alive. As much as I would like to, I'm afraid I have no right to attempt to comfort you. No, not after having done the things I have. Sure. Some might see your willingness to mourn the death of an enemy as a weakness, and understandably so. But I see it just as the opposite. I see it as a strength that you and your classmates possess. So, I won't insult you by telling you it's wrong to feel the way you do. I'm positive that you'll find a way to come to terms with those feelings on your own. Though I'm here for you if you need me. Thank you, Sharon. Baby, let the perfect opportunity slip through my fingers. Such a coward. Did you say something? No, just thinking out loud. I'll still have stuff I need to organize, so mind leaving me alone for a bit? Sure, no problem. By the way, thanks. I'll be back aboard the Courageous as soon as I'm done, so you can head back without me. Oh, Elisa. You silly, silly Elisa. Well, I think this is the perfect stopping point for today. We are at the point where all the bonding events are done, we have done all optional stuff. And next stream, we are going to go aboard the Courageous to continue the main story. I'm just gonna put us straight to the entrance of the airship. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. A little bit of a longer stream. Next stream will be on Wednesday again, and I'm planning on just starting it again. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming at just 2, so it's gonna be a 2-hour to 2.5 hour stream instead. But Friday streams will be at noon, so we're gonna try and balance it out a bit. I can't start much earlier. On Wednesdays, unfortunately, so that's an unfortunate thing. But I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hope to see you all soon for whenever I stream next. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.